On the mental and emotional side, we said we're going to look at love. We looked at emotional baggage and how to get rid of it, counsel it, and just stuff it somewhere. And now we're going to look at a much more pleasant emotion, and that is love. Now, what has a lot got to do with love? We're going to start off just with a quick glimpse at what they do in other countries. When a couple gets married, they take a lock, and they call it a love lock, and they tie it or they lock it onto a bridge, like somewhere central, but everybody puts their locks there, and some locks are small, some are big, some of them have huge stainless steel locks, and they believe that as long as this lock, and they throw the key away by the way, as long as this lock stays in place and it doesn't open up, they're going to be together. So quite a few countries do that, love locks, and you'd find the couples in their bridal gowns and their tuxedos, etc. They go up to this bridge or wherever it is, and they put down this love lock. And in some countries, I will show you, this is a picture of it. Where where couples come and they put their locks down. Now, what is love? Are those couples all in love? Love is an emotion, obviously, but I see so often that when a couple has separated, the things they say about one another, could that have been love? If you have loved somebody, even if they disappear from your life, you will never hurt that person in any way if you have truly loved. Let it go and be satisfied. Love is not always mutual, so that if the person you are with or the person you have fallen in love with does not love you back, it doesn't mean that you need to do anything bad. If that happens, you must know that wasn't love. It was more of an obsession or an infatuation. So when we love, it is a matter of the heart. Now, if we think of the heart, there's nothing seated there. And those who studied the brain will know that the center for emotions is in the brain, which means love must be in the brain. But the brain is a solid organ. There's no blood in the brain. Absolutely no blood. And the place where we ascribe love to, the heart, is full of blood. It's a hollow organ. It's full of blood. So ironically, the heart, an empty heart full of blood and a solid brain with no blood, those are the two organs that control emotions, that we say that control your love, or that where this love is seated. Now, we said spirituality is also a matter of heart, and deeply spiritual people probably are in love with just about everything, but not the kind of love that they would have for a specific person. There's different types of love. We have love for our friends, we have love for family, we have love for animals, but there's that special love, and that's the love that people talk about always when they want to get married. Often people get married because they've been together for so long. If there's any emotion to it, we don't know. But a good way to find out or determine whether you really love that person, think of it this way. If he or she leaves me now, what would I do? Would I hurt that person? Would I allow him to be happy? Would I allow her to be happy? And that would tell you, do I really love this person? If you love that much, you would love enough to give up and let the person be happy. Rather, 2 happy people than 3 unhappy people. If somebody is in a position to hurt somebody else, whether they're married or in a relationship, know that there is no love. Where there's no respect, there can be no love. Once we have uncovered that matter, and I know when you think you are in love, when that infatuation, when you are young, when you see somebody, that heart starts beating faster. And that's why they say it's a matter of heart. But the brain often says, that's not a good person, that's not a good thing. So between the heart and the brain, we have to determine, is this really love? An emotion that can destroy and an emotion that can build. So let us have that kind of love that builds, whether it is a personal relationship in a spouse, whether it's a relationship with families, friends, etc., and the environment. Right? We love the environment. We need to take care of the environment. We need to take care of our animals. That's a love for certain things. But finding that special love is not easy, because often we confuse that with infatuation, we confuse it with obsession, we confuse it with just a need to just fill the space in your life that has become empty, and we use those kind of things as sometimes saying this is love, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So first of all, love yourself. If you love yourself enough, it will be very easy to discover whether to find out whether you love somebody else in such a way that you want to spend a lifetime with that person. So happy loving until we see again.